Sorry, good evening. It's the 8th of April, 2026. I haven't actually done this early in a while, but I thought I should actually put a quick video out here. And yes, it's another market recap, if you don't mind. But yeah, and let's have a look. I'm just going to quickly share my screen. I think the good news we have today is we can say we all know that there's a pause in the war with US-Iran war, and it seems like everyone is excited. The market is excited. Oil is coming back down. That's what we want. But, one question I've been asking is that everything? And let's have a look. Is that everything though? Sorry, I just want to try and make the background of my computer white, of my screen background white, and then we'll quickly go into what I'm trying to look at. Not going to look into much, just give my opinion, and it's not financial advice. Whatever you take at it, please take it with you. Now, let's have a look. So we have, I think the war's been on for about what, 36, 37 days. But the war's been on for about 36, 37 days, let's just go back to how long the war's been on this war. So the first thing first is, so can I go back 30 days? I mean, that's about today's the 8th. So we're looking at the count days, but I know it's about late. Sorry, actually, we could just say the beginning of March, when the first bomb landed, if you don't mind me saying that. But boom, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so the first bomb landed, and you can see what the market did. The market started dropping and crushing. Okay, so you can see you can see my line there. I'm trying to see if I can make it a bit thicker. There you go. And I hope that makes sense. There you go. So you can see the line. The first bomb landed at that time. I said, okay. And you can see what's been going on. The markets seem to just go back. So when the first bomb landed in Iran, okay. Firstly, for me personally, I'm grateful the war is over, regardless of where you stand. Loss of lives on both ends is senseless killings by one human to another human. It's not what we want. Okay. But anyway, the market collapsed, and then, well, it didn't collapse, it went down, and it came back down. Again, it came back up. What happened today? If you're going to look at today is we had a cease in all escalations being announced, and boom, can you see that jump? Yay. Wonderful. Now, is everything over? Let's see where we stand. Okay, so we season all escalation, and boom, it went up. Market is still down 1.5 year to date. You would agree with me? We can all see that. That's number one. Number two, now I call this based on the speculative mania, if I can call it, but I call it speculative orgy, which is what we have as the title. I might change it to speculative mania, but that's what literally it is. And I remember I did a poll in the group in our group, and I said, are we back? What do people think? And let's just see what people said based on the poll. The poll says, so the war suspended for 2 weeks. Does that mean we're back? We don't have a lot of representation, but I think this could still say what people think. Now, this is what it says. 14% people, 14% feel we're back. Okay. 67% believe we have a little bit of a rally, and then we're going to go back down. None believe that the markets is going to go back down today. While some are like, look, I don't know, I've lost a lot of money. While some believe, you know what, we never left, still here. Amazing. I love this response. I never left at all. But I'm keen. Is the market back or is it down? Some people say we never left. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the market. So yes, the market went down. That's fine. Well, not fine, because some people lost money, some people lost their lives. But keeping it to the market again. Look at my BK box. Look at my BK box right here. We've crawled back into the box. Okay. And we're right here. But before the bomb hits, which is right there, What do you notice about the trend? Let's keep this trend line. Okay. Oh, sorry, not that one. Do you notice something? Of course I do. If you don't, the market's been coming right back down. Okay, the market's actually been coming down. That's number one. Number two, before the bomb hit, the market has been stuck in this zone. So this is not really telling me much. So don't, which kind of makes sense. People who said we never left. Exactly. The market never left. Okay. This is just, exuberance by the market, huge fear. But now the market is coming right back. But going back to all-time high, I don't know. Okay. In the short term, I don't know. In the short term, I expect a bounce back, which is what you're getting. That's number one. Now, number two, let's look at the IWM. So pay attention to the 1st of March. Okay. Markets came right back. Look at IWM. This is the 1st of March or 4th of March. It came down how many points? 20 points, right back down to where we were before the bomb hits. Okay, there you go. Looking at the BK box again, nothing is happening right here. So as I was saying, the cues, I'm just going to put the BK box in the IWM as well, or label it the BK box, just so I can remember. Okay, now this is the cues back in the BK box. Look at the IWM. Speaking of IWM, right back in the BK box again. So we still haven't gone anywhere. Are you expecting all-time high? But one thing I wanted to say is if you think about it, let's look at the Magnificent Seven, who really represent the market. While the market was coming down, when the bomb hits, Meta was crawling down. It was coming down. It didn't just start right here. Look at the October. It's been coming down for a while. Now we had a bit of good news. There's a bounce. Does that mean it's going back to all-time highs? Again, the answer today is I don't know. But overall, Meta is still down 7%. So, which means, are we saying it lost over the last 1 month? It did not lose the entirety of what it's gaining right now. No, when we look at combination of all the losses, it's a lot less than it's gaining right now. Tesla, what do we have? Tesla jumped 5% today, but guess what? Right back down 1%. Is it going up? I don't think so. You're going to see something I put right here. Surprise, surprise. Look at Palantir. With Palantir, I said something. I don't know. I'm not, I can't see tomorrow. This was my opinion. I believe it was going to go down, right up, and then it's going to flush a lot more down. I believe this stock is quite weak. Now, what do we see? Look, 5 year till date, it's still 500%. It's an amazing performance. 12 months, it's still 84%. It's time to slow down. It's time to slow down. I don't know. Great company, doing all sorts, winning all medals and what's the word again? And contracts. But I'm sorry, stocks don't just only go up. Okay. Based on technicals, some people don't think technicals still work. I'm sorry, I still use it. I think it's coming right back down. Look, CoreWeave. Probably should pick another one. Microsoft. Microsoft got very weak. It got the weakest it's ever been. CoreWeave was up by a lot today, but again, back down, going to this consolidation. Microsoft. So, if you think we're up, I'm so sorry, I don't think so. Microsoft was 377 today, coming right back down. Look at this huge island in the sky. Look at these two horns. These two horns are giving you reversal. Okay, again, are we back down? I don't know, even though I think Microsoft is a lot oversold. Are you telling me this is the end of Google? It's back up again? Again, I'm going to keep saying I don't know, but I don't think so. I do not think we're going back up. Again, great company, probably the best in Magnificent Seven. But look, I just don't know. I think the markets are still very much weak. We have FOMC to contend with. After the war, what's the thing I've been saying now? I've been saying now we have to contend with inflation, we have to contend with loss of jobs, etc. So, look at IGV, which is the composition of the software. Again, looking at the composition of software, it ramp up again today, but guess what? It lost it. So I think the weakness is still in the market. The market likes the fact that there's no more war, Great. Let's spend the money on the market. Let's spend the money on the people, on the economy. But unfortunately, we still have downside to contend with. That's what I think. That's what the market is telling us. And that's what I can see. I mean, if you're going to look at Apple, Apple as well, down year to date, 5%, but still very much weak. Every pop today is still being getting sold. What did I say? I said earlier that I don't think we're back down. I will be careful. And I just think relax, relax, relax. Okay. Now, I mean, I'm just going to show you what I have on my, this is my portfolio, the last 12 months cumulative. If you can see properly the last 1 year, that is 100%. Okay. So when I do not have to trade, I would not trade. You got to be patient with yourself. What are you waiting for? Look, market is not giving me opportunities at the moment. And if it's not giving me opportunities, what do? Nothing, literally. Look at that. Year to date, look, some people would die to get this annually, which is amazing. And we're only in the fourth month now, just about, first third of the first third of the first month among the days. Look, I am grateful. I'm not going to have to rush the process. Let compounding do the magic. That's what I keep saying. Let compounding do the magic. Look, we have AEHR today, which you could see the heaviness has been coming for a while, and boom, it blasted out today. Look, that's on a straight line. Great earnings, and there's a lot more coming for this company. And look at the last 5 years, 1,860%. This is impressive, right? And this is when sometimes you need to know when to leave a stock alone. And I'm not saying sell, for example. I'm just saying me personally when to leave stock alone. But look at oil. Let's look at USO. USO today literally came down because 11%, huge dump. Because yes, the market's talking about everyone has got a deal, excited, or whatever it is, suspend it for 2 weeks. But until this deal is signed, guys, I'm not going to call it a deal. I'm just waiting this entire thing out. This is my only exposure. And thankfully, I did mention that I sold my exposure to oil was down. I did tell you I sold a few days ago. Look, it got dumped about 8% today, but guess what? It's coming right back. It's coming right back. It's got earnings in 15 days. You think this is the end of this thing? Again, I'm going to keep telling you, I don't know. But do I think so? I do not think so. But that's just me. So you got to be careful. You got to don't chase these companies. Number one, let it come to you. Number two, so number one, let it come to you. Number two, um, another thing is, yeah, there you go. Number one, let it come to you. Number two, if you do not see the setup, don't do. And when the market's not presenting the setup, do nothing. Just wait. Nobody wants war, okay? And that's just the way it is. But I don't think this handshake that we say we've got, I don't think we've got it right yet, right now. The temper's still frail. There's a power play right there with America, with United States. So what do? Stay in cash. That's what I am doing, by the way. Just stay out. Look at Delta Airlines. They are very good at just giving out good news, etc. But not in times of oil hike. Delta's all-time high. I'm sorry, I'm going to be fading this move, but I do not have Delta. But I'm just saying personally, and Delta's done. I mean, 88% the past 1 year. I mean, look at airlines, man. Airlines just don't do that well, especially with oil. In the last 12 months, airline has been fantastic, 45%. Yes, they might tend to do very well over summer, but I'm sorry, this is a move I personally will be fading. This is just me putting it out there. Whatever you do, please make sure you are safe with your money. Don't gamble. But on that note, I just thought I should put this out there because everyone feel like we are back. It's time, start putting things out there. But I mean, did I talk about Palantir? I did talk about Palantir, for example, as well. It came down 5%. You might think, oh, it's the story that's driving this war, but you got to follow one thing and follow the money. And that's what I'm going to say. But anyway, until then, I've got to see you tomorrow. If I have the urge to make a video tonight, I probably will. But until then, I'm going to say have a good night and stay safe, trade safe. Things are still very much in air. We don't have a concrete deal of agreement from United States or Iran right now. So stay safe, guys. See you in the field tomorrow or whenever at the next video and take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.